higher.
This remembers me like with the FST7 program, like Hany Rambod. He talks about like, I know this may be bro science, but he talks always about the training with heavyweights to get stronger, but
Right.
also to use the high volume training in order to make this expansion, the stretching of the fascia, he called it. But
Yes,
yeah,
yes, that's been around for a while. Perillo talked about that, and yeah, and I think we well, again, yes, it sounds like bro science, but everyone was like, oh yeah, whenever I change something up, and I realize some of the variety is because people get bored, but we we know, like, let's look at aerobic athletes, right? I was an endurance athlete for years. No one type of training can develop everything at once. It is physiologically impossible. Long duration, low intensity does one thing. High intensity intervals do a different thing. Sprint training does a different thing. There's a reason, that lactate threshold, if familiar, anaerobic threshold, like hardest you can go for an hour does one thing.
mhm.
They do all of these in different proportions depending on their sport and their event and things of that nature. It just seems difficult to, and even, the heart adapts differently than the muscles and they do different things. It seems difficult for me to believe that weight training, one style of training could possibly build everything at once, right? It doesn't make any because we're looking at different systems, energy pathways, different stresses, right? Heavyweight, high intensity, low repetition training is a different stress to the body. Stresses the nervous system, stresses very much the tension elements. It does stress. It stresses, bone. Bones get thicker, connective tissue gets thicker. Whereas higher repetition training tends to stress more the energetic, whether it's mitochondria, glycogen, intermuscular triglycerides, things of that nature.